Good morning, children. We will be looking into the keywords and the book back exercises of our lesson. See, for this term, I will give you the portions, but since we are having only 5 lessons, okay, so we will be having the one more lesson. We have to have 2 lessons for chemistry. So the one more the lesson I will discuss with our principal ma'am and I will let you know. So until then, we have to revise our 5th lesson. Okay, so first we'll go through our keywords. What is respiration? That is the process which involves the breakdown of food, okay, in the presence of oxygen to release energy. That is food, okay, is broken down. Food is broken down in the presence of oxygen. Okay, we will be getting energy. Okay, now what is combustion? It is burning of the substance again in the presence of oxygen to release heat and light. So you take a substance, okay, then with presence of oxygen, OXYGN, oxygen, I am going to get light and heat. Okay, fuel. Fuel is substance which can undergo combustion to produce heat and light. Example, petrol. Okay, photosynthesis. It is the process where the green plants can prepare their own food with carbon dioxide, water, in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. Okay, so the food will be produced along with oxygen. Okay, rusting. Rusting means the formation of a reddish brown flaky substance on iron objects in the presence of moisture and oxygen. Okay, now in the nutshell, what we are going to see, air consists of 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, remaining 1% is made up of carbon dioxide, inert gas, water vapor, dust and smoke. Then nitrogen is the abundant gas, oxygen is the second abundant gas, carbon dioxide which is released during respiration and combustion. Then human activities also lead to dust and smoke. The amount of water vapor present in the air is known as atmospheric humidity. The carbon dioxide is used by the green plants to prepare their own food. The level of oxygen and carbon dioxide is balanced in nature, mainly because of the photosynthesis, respiration and combustion of the fuels. These 3 processes you should know. Okay, now coming to the choose. The second most abundant gas is oxygen. We just now saw here in the nutshell the second most abundant gas. So we are going for oxygen. Next, certain bacteria present in the soil will convert atmospheric nitrogen into usable compounds. The green plants will make use of carbon dioxide for photosynthesis. Okay, you should read the total process and then decide what the green plants want. If it is photosynthesis, it will want carbon dioxide. If it is respiration, even green plants need oxygen. So decide on what is the process. Which of the following is a solid fuel? Wood. Oxygen is constantly replenished. Replenished means deleted by green plants through the process of photosynthesis. Which of the following measures helps in maintaining the balance of oxygen? So, using of cleaner fuels like CNG. Okay, so only this will help in the maintaining the balance of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the nature. Which of the following metal is used for electroplating? Tin. Okay. Then coming to the fill in the blanks, meteors will appear in the mesosphere. Then the most abundant gas is nitrogen. Then nitrogen will not support the combustion of fuels. Then the radon is used in the treatment of cancer, radiation. Okay, for cancer disease, they will give radiation using this inert gas radon. Burning of fossil fuel will release carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Then the rusting of iron will make them brittle. Now coming to the true or false. Inert gases are very reactive in nature. Okay, false. Humidity is high in coastal regions. True. Oxygen is required for obtaining energy from food. True. During combustion, only dust is released. No, heat and light is released. Petroleum fuels are cleaner fuels. No, they are the pollutant causing fuels. Carbon dioxide supports the process of rusting. False. Painting iron objects will prevent them from rusting. Yes, this is true. Now, this define and differentiate and the small question answers I will be sending you in the WhatsApp. For the detailed ones, we will mark it in the textbook. Answer the questions in detail. Write a note on the composition of air and you should mention the percentage. Okay, go to page number 59. Okay, go to page number 59. You have to write this composition. You should first write the table. Components of the air and the percentage. Nitrogen 78%, oxygen 21%. Then you can put another tabular column. You can write most abundant gas. Oxygen second most abundant gas. Carbon dioxide is the first one. What is that? Is it inert gases they have given? Water vapor and the dust particles. Okay. First you should write this table. Okay. Then if you want you can write that in words also in the below. Then the point this has to be written. The amount of the components will vary in different regions from time to time. Now coming to the next point. Cities will have a high amount of air pollution and you have to write because of the dust and the smoke. You can stop there. Coming to the next detailed question. How will you prove that oxygen is necessary for burning? For that you can take this activity. To show that oxygen is necessary for burning, mark this. You have to take 2 candles and a glass and a matchstick. Light the candle, it will be burning. If you put the glass on the top of it, it will be stopped. Why? Because oxygen is prevented from going inside because of the glass. So the candle will stop burning. So this is the activity. Now coming to the third one. How do plants and animals obtain nitrogen? So for this we have to go to page number 62. Go to page number 62. Here we have the importance of nitrogen. Okay. First point is nitrogen is essential for all forms of life. First point. Second point, it forms the building blocks of the proteins. Second point. Then nitrogen is required by plants for their growth. Third point. Okay. So then don't write all this, but plants cannot. Don't write this. Directly go to the fourth point. Nitrogen in air is converted into nitrates and nitrites through a series of chemical reactions. Okay. Then where both lightning and rain is happening. Nitrogen is now going into the soil. From the soil, the bacteria will fix the nitrogen into the roots of the plants. Okay, that is what. Some bacteria in the soil will help the atmospheric nitrogen to fix in the roots. So, the usable form of nitrogen is absorbed by the roots of plants. Animals will get the nitrogen from the plants. Okay, when plants and animals die, they again get mixed in the soil and again they are decomposed by the bacteria. Okay, and also the nitrogen is obtained from the urea, that is from the excreted material from the animals. Okay, so the nitrogen will be returned to the soil and it is also converted into the gaseous nitrogen by the denitrifying bacteria present in the soil and it is again released into the atmosphere. Okay, I will send you a pictorial representation for this detailed answer. First you draw the diagram and then you can write the data. Now what is this? The fourth question, explain the role of oxygen in respiration and in combustion. So we have two paragraphs. One is for respiration and another one is for combustion. First one, respiration, you should write the first paragraph. That is, all living things require oxygen to stay alive. So you can say first 2 points, first of all. And then, living things inhale air. And then oxygen will go inside our body and form energy. This energy is released for the life processes. So the process of burning, this is the respiration. You can stop till here. Now you can write the respiration equation. That is, glucose plus oxygen will carbon dioxide plus water vapor plus energy. Then coming to combustion of the fuels. Combustion is a process where the substance is burnt in presence of oxygen, so it will give out heat and light, and we have the fuel. So fuel plus oxygen will give carbon dioxide plus water vapor plus energy. You can stop till here. So two things you have to write. Now what are fuels? Explain the different types with examples. So you can start from here, any substance here, and then from here you can start. You can stop till their byproducts will cause pollution. They will lead to pollution. Now coming to the next one, importance of carbon dioxide for plants. So we are now going to the importance of carbon dioxide for plants. So we will be talking about photosynthesis alone. Carbon dioxide is used for various processes. You can cut off this. Photosynthesis you can write. Plants are the main source of food for all living things, including humans. Second point, carbon dioxide is an essential gas for green plants. Green plants make use of the carbon dioxide to prepare their own food in the process of photosynthesis. Here, carbon dioxide and water is utilized in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. That is what this equation is. This equation is very, very important. Without this equation, there is nothing you have to write in this para. So this is very, very important. Then coming to the next one. How is the amount of oxygen and carbon dioxide balanced in nature? So this is the paragraph which you have to write. Photosynthesis and respiration are the two main processes that help in maintaining the balance. So we are going to see this. Okay. You need not write all this question. First point you write here. Then you can take this. Okay. During photosynthesis, oxygen is produced and released to the atmosphere. This oxygen is used by both plants and animals. So this is what the diagram is very, very important. Then you can give the explanation. This oxygen is used by animals. From the animals you will be getting what? Carbon dioxide, and also from burning of fuels. From here the carbon dioxide is again balanced. Okay, so that is what that whole paragraph is there. Then coming to the what are the factors that lead to oxygen carbon dioxide imbalance in nature? How can we prevent this? So we can go for page number 65, harmful activities. All this will cause imbalance. Okay, so you can write till here. You can write all the points which we want to avoid global warming. Finally, explain the process of rusting and methods used. What is rusting? This is rusting. You should write this equation also. This is the rusting. And how are we going to prevent? You can write all these points: painting, electroplating, applying grease, galvanization, alloy formation. Okay, so you can write till here. You can start this paragraph, write this equation, and you can write all these points. Okay, so this is how we have marked the detailed answers. I will send you the answers for define, differentiate, and answer in brief. Okay, children, thank you.